TD, mate. Hey, Gecko Gang. I haven't hidden those buttons again. There we go. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. I was planning on continuing with Gecko Gods today, and then I thought, you know what? Even though it's going to be a short stream today because it's a pre-work stream, I haven't played Outer Worlds since the 16th. And I want to play some Outer Worlds. So I played some Outer Worlds. As much as I'm enjoying Gecko Gods, it's going to be one that's going to get completed fast. And as angry as both me and CO got on We Were Here Forever, we are going to be continuing that. And hey, DeFeros. But yeah, that was the first We Were Here game that got my blood boiling. I'm doing good, thanks. Got work later, so I'll probably be not as good when I'm actually going to work, but it is what it is. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to switch because then you'll have the overlapping audio of a good song and the loading screen. The next 4 days off, oh, lucky. To be fair, I do have like 16 days coming up. Most of them will be at Confuzzled. So that's going to be good. Hey, Hitch. But yeah, that's going to be fun. My second one. Quite a few plans already. I need to take a look at the schedule again, the planner, because there's a few things I do actually want to. Oh, let me hide that. Yeah. belongs to a bit of outer worlds.
You convinced people to occupy the exclusion zone, and then they were killed by falling rocks? You do not have a knack for real estate.
What? They got killed? Oh. Hey, they wanted to live there. It was not my fault. Knew whichever way was going to be the wrong decision on that one. I do love that there's something new every time I log in. That start screen's like a wonderful addition. Like, I've never seen another game do that, where it's like, oh, it'll say something depending on the last thing you did in game. But yes, as I want to reiterate, as angry as me and Theo got at the last We Were Here game, we will be coming back to it. I got very angry at the underwater bit with the maps. Lizard. It didn't make any sense to me. And then we got both very angry at the bit we called it at. Oh. Graphics? Do you want to load in? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, so for anyone who hasn't been watching, this woman's sadistic, this woman very CEO-esque as far as gaming goes. Marisol matches the style very much. Oh yeah, I just aligned a lot of bells so I could go chase this guy down. Yeah, I was kind of referring to Sia Wiley, who was the traitor. Look to the orrery in front of the observatory to solve this riddle. Ooh, riddles. I like riddles. First dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. Second dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. Final dial should be set to the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister complete a single rotation, based on your astronomical observations. Enter the completed code nearby within the observatory, which is that, I'm guessing. First tile, number of moons that orbit Elysium.
Oh look! A room dedicated to the insignificance of human existence inside a temple dedicated to mathematically proving its pointlessness.
Guessing these tell me. Amara, close to Star to Arcadia, bearer of crushing gravitational strength and blistering heat. Why should you be so maligned? For you're as valuable as any other heavenly body, and perhaps even more beautiful, untouched by a majority, though you may be. Some of our species still have the good fortune to brave your elements, to see that your supervolcanoes and their molten metal rains firsthand. The mining facilities that these individuals inhabit bring valuable metals and minerals to the rest of the system. For this we thank you. Perhaps someday we might develop a means to live in places other than your darkest recesses, but until that day we shall admire you from afar. Okay. Every time I start this game up, I forget about the clicking ease from one of the perks I've got, or the flaws I've got. No expense was spared from the construction of the No expense was spared from the construction of I hate that word. Simulacrum of Arcadia's wise progenitor, the matriarch, Alexandra Varick. Captured in larger-than-life detail as befitting the immensity of her contributions to science. Designs for the iconic statue took place over the course of several lengthy months. Oh, excuse me, I'm still waking up. Involving countless iteration and much heated debate, particularly about the telescope's size and direction. the junk. Plasma grenade. Plasma. Frost grenades. You know what? I was running a bit low on grenades earlier. Food now. Oh, lots of plasma grenades. Okay, didn't realise that. I feel like I'm just holding on to a lot of stuff though. This palladium connected to the glass containment unit, showing off an advanced weapon called the Oracle. There doesn't appear to be an easy way to open the case at this time. Oh, fancy machine gun. Okay. So these are more planets to read about. I don't really want to be doing all this reading, so... But I do not know which one's which. Like, what is a moon on here? Is that what tells me? Symbolically? No, because they've all got the same symbol. Damn it. So it's Moons of Arcadia first, isn't it? I'm going to do this bit by bit. Orbit Elysium. Right. Moons of Elysium. So I need to find which one's Elysium. I might just blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Right, that's Praetor. Arcadia. Oh, that's Nyx. Right, okay. Clues Orbit's Elysium. That's a gas giant. That's not a moon then. Now just goals to solve the universal equation, doing so this to achieve true perfection. Nonetheless, faced with the existence of Eden, becomes harder to consider the improbability of natural perfection. It is impossible that the universe could offer anything not amply in hand. In Arcadia, the hunger for knowledge is unquenchable. Why do I feel like none of this is going to be the answer? Oh.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile.
Oops.
And Svoboda.
I don't know what's upstairs.
I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway.
Hopefully we'll come back to that door.
You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
Yes, it definitely didn't. I definitely didn't come in here looking for the answer. And never sacrifice innocence. Now it's time to put a stop to your machinations, friend.
You seem
Fiend.
confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to
Oh,
complete my
that
work.
one.
I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Oh, it's Augustine, is it? Didn't realize you two were so close. Okay. Your faith in De Vries is misplaced. She's just using you.
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
She's the old woman who's gonna kick your ass. Oh, no, we'll let Marisol be her vicious self.
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The end point. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
Had him. Yeah, what she said. Marisol's right. Even the abbot no longer has faith in you. Oh. Just like twisting the knife on him now.
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about?
I've found several terminal messages from the abbot that paint you in a poor light.
This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form.
I'd paint the walls with the brains of anyone I caught gossiping about me behind my back.
That's the difference between you and me. I am an intellectual.
You're
You're just a brute with a gun.
No, this gun's gonna blow your brains against the wall if you don't stand down. Forget it. You say that like it's a bad thing. Is there anything I could take to convince you to stand
I
down?
can't conceive of a reason why my survival should matter to you.
It truly doesn't. The commander just gets a little unsettled watching me fillet human beings and is hoping to avoid witnessing such again.
Your companion seems less amenable to a peaceful resolution. However,
And that's exactly why I say that
as
is
a matter of
CO in NPC
professional
form.
curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. I stand down. Then what?
I don't care what you do. You're the one who can predict the future, you tell me. Instruct your fellows to return to the fold and report the order from...
If my numbers had supported such an outcome, do you truly believe I would have elected for all this disorder?
Yes, order. Wow, the breath made me do it. That's how you sound right now. Oh, I love this game's dialogue. I don't think your motives are evil, but that doesn't change the results of your actions.
None of this is going according to my calculations. I certainly failed to predict your attempt to negotiate.
Your calculations are falling apart. Stand down or I'll have to take you apart too.
How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What could I have done? Where did I err?
You became lost in the moment you decided to value ideals over people's lives.
Enough! Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though, I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order.
Do you know the code to the
Effective
door above?
immediately. To believe I mattered in the plan's grand scheme.
I still need to work out the door code, I guess. It's pretty. The Bibby. Oh, the big Bibbers, the Raptidons. Is that a Raptidon? I think that's a Raptidon. Kinda looks like one. There's the doggos. The canids. Arachnid. Do we not have a constellation for Sprats, considering how important they are to the universe at this point? Well, we don't. That's a bit disappointing.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Making you reply as well. Okay. Let's reason with her. From Jay, this is new. Whatever you're planning, please reconsider. I know you have your reasons, and they probably feel like good ones, but look at what you've done, Augustine. Is all this carnage worth it? You're a good Earth Directorate agent once, the best among us. You could be that again. Just stop before it's too late. What? What's the threatening one? There's a number, Augustine. Wherever you go, however fast you run, I will still find you, and I'm going to make you pay for what you did at Horizon Point Station. P.S. Niall says hi. have her stand down. Turn, and the planetarium lockdown. Can I see another? Well, I guess he was gonna have robots come fight me. I know the exit's over that way, it's just making sure there's no other doors up here. I just heard a door open.
We off to the peace talks then? We'll need your
Uh-huh.
ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
Yes, let's walk to space. See him. Blah blah blah. Right. So one moon. If this tells me all of it. The universe, large, unknowable, as I was once believed. Yes, okay, dear. Someone's down here. So far. Gentle Giant Elysium, that's the one I was looking for. Was that the central one? Here comes the bit where I try and brute force this. Moons that orbit Elysium. The second dial should be the number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. So the moons of Elysium. The one? Then there'd only be one that... Which one's Dorado? Wasn't those? It's not dark, I don't need it. Eden. Oyster. That one Dorado. That one's Nyx. Reta. What's the answer, chat? Let's say 3 and 2. 3, 2. As a guess. Looking at what I think I'm looking at. 3, 2. to... That doesn't show the thing is, can I? Oh, yeah, it does quite, okay. Cloister. Which are the ones down here? Prayers, yeah. Forget which one to etch here. Down. Stop. That did not answer the question. How am I meant to know that? Number of times Eden orbits Elysium before I don't know. Should I be able to work that out from this? Because if so, me done. One. Rip the dials off. Would that work? I'm gonna save it, rip the dials off and see what happens. I'm gonna allow myself one of these reloads. It's very rare in this run through that I've done this. I think I've done it once to see what the sprat did. Take that, dials. Hey. I just brute forced my way in, quite literally. For a baseball card. Is that it? Brute forced my way in here for a baseball card. Okay. So what's behind this door? How do I get in there? Presuming I'll come back in here at some point anyway, because there's that gun that I can't get to
Agent,
just yet.
Over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley.
No time to chat. Yes, thankfully he was amenable to reason and stood down.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all?
Honestly, I didn't listen to half of what he said. In what way?
Allow me to reframe my inquiry. Did he show remorse for his actions? Any regret for betraying those who fitted him inside the narrow circumference of their trust?
Not explicitly, but I'll leave it that for you to judge when you speak to him.
I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially.
M1 is not the Order's whole shtick. I understand. The Order's in a difficult spot, but I believe it can rise to the occasion.
More, you can rise to the occasion. You're the senior highest-ranking scientician here. Don't get lost in the math.
H-O-B-O-B-O, you can ride my chocobo.
Hey, baby.
Bitch.
You awaken. Does that mean it's 1? Oh, it's 1.
It is 1 o'clock.
Hello.
I am still waking up, so do not ask me to do anything right now. My brain hurty.
Solve the mathematical equation of the universe.
42.
No, that's the meaning of life.
I don't care,
I
it
know.
counts.
Much to think about. And the opportunity to do so. I'm grateful. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming
Also,
the
yes, I'm
monastery.
listening to this.
Regrettable as the business was.
The joke about
Whether
something.
that woman's... Yes.
Yeah, I didn't actually put it on for my. It's in my playlist, but yeah, it didn't come on today. I had Tori Amos remix.
Yeah, I'm probably going to stream tonight, and I'm probably going to use it because I do enjoy that song. So.
Yeah, and you haven't streamed since we argued.
Yes. In that one game that drove us insane.
Yeah, I did mention that at the start of this. That we will be returning to it, but we got very angry about it. Not at each other, just more at the game.
You're welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory.
I'll
The
be able to
Oracle.
play. 1 second.
It was
I'll go look
Landman's
for Steam.
design. Only seems fitting you
What,
take
for
it.
something you're going to stream?
This key will unlock the case.
Yeah.
May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Well, there was a riddle in here that I had to solve. I got it wrong, so I tore the dials off and it worked. Got a free gun.
Also, hi chat.
I really need to unlock an extra gun slot. Still not tried any of the shotguns properly in this game either. Might be finally time to say goodbye to the repeater, as much as I enjoy them. I don't have anything else. Oh, I do have other things to do here, because I forgot to do that frickin' side quest. Plaque you found stated that pieces of an original mural are scattered throughout the tram stations in Golden Ridge. Golden Ridge where I am now? Yes. Oh yeah, it is. It's possible that you visited these murals. You could take the original pieces and assemble a complete work on your ship. I could. I guess. That is a side quest. I get the Sprower. Not really a side quest that intrigues me though. I didn't want to bother collecting more of those compression coils because they could be anywhere. Turn to Matriarch's Mercy. Where was that? Was that on this planet?
BHOBOBO.
I wish there was a show on that.
Sorry, it's just I'm listening to it. It was stuck in my head.
No, you're fine. Turn to Matriarch's Mercy. Matriarch's Mercy. Right. So I do need to go back down there. Where am I? Opposite end of the map, perchance? We'll see. Yes, I'm 200 meters away.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Increment your bravery index. My goodness, you novices and your theatrics.
Yep. Is that grenades? Grenades. Don't open those doors. They're not gonna make me go around, surely. Both of these doors.
At least it was a clean dissection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
Roger may have been squished by the door, but at least it was a clean squish. I think he'd have appreciated that. I'm sure. Birds. Double check there's nothing. So still gotta go back to Eden for that as well. Yeah, I did say, oh, I'm gonna do all the side quests in this game, but there's certain ones where I've just looked at them and gone, nah, I could probably do it offline, but nah. As long as I get the main story done. I probably will come back to this offline and play it a bit and do some of the evil stuff and things, because there's a few alternate quests. Well, the quests are the same, but there's some alternate outcomes. Be really mean dialogue-wise.
Hold still and accept treatment.
Is that bounty terminal out?
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laureate Council. She...
Hey, no outstanding bounty for Jay. A large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. What this once was isn't really apparent at first glance. Trying to recall everything you know about architecture. Determined this was an improvised structure, possibly multi-story, before it collapsed. Internal load-bearing elements clearly proved insufficient. Further study, it seems like it was an improvised... Alright. That takes us off world as well, I guess. Yeah.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our teachings.
So many dead, places falling apart. If I found a way on this route...
Back to the ship.
It has arrived. You are welcome.
From the Order of the Ascendant.
Stifled by unfulfilling work with no hope of advancement? Tired from fighting off your fellow workers to keep your employment? Want data-driven insight on how to excel in your
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
I was about to say this is one of those New Vegas moments of, hey, come in the alley and check this out. This is the last guy that walked in the alley. Right, something's wrong with you and your story.
Of course there is. It's my family. They're hurt, dying.
I don't think so. Good luck with whatever this is. Right, okay, lead the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this way. This way.
And then I'll kill all your friends that try and mug me. In fact, I'm going to save it just in case, because I know there's something dodgy here, but... just hope they don't
The
like...
dodgy thing here is you.
Oh... Leviosa! Leviosa!
Lizard.
Lizard?
Combatant observed.
Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Good job, I brought the two most murderous NPCs in my party. Well, that ambush didn't work out very well for them, did it? In fact, one of them's now missing their legs. And their head. And their arms. Also, I can't believe Dream is playing Far Far West without us as well.
Well, we played that with her.
Yeah, the playtest, not the full game.
Oh, but still.
Didn't even go, oh, I know you both enjoyed this. That's a fun game. Yeah, it was good. I wasn't very good at it, arguably, but it was good. At least from what I remember.
No, Krim invited me to play with him.
Yeah.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Both subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Combatant scan.
You ain't words. Need a better spot.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Clean time. Throwing boom, boom, boomy, boom.
Standing by to stupefy.
Plug it in.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Yeah, I might get it at some point. I don't even know how much it is at the moment.
15.
Well, it's not too bad. Just between everything else, I don't know when I'd have time to play it at the moment. But again, it'd be another multiplayer game under my belt, I suppose, for when we need it. Like I say, I miss having like multiplayer games with big storyline behind them, rather than rinse and repeat games.
Generally got nothing new I could possibly play on stream unless I wanted to replay an old game I've already done.
Hmm.
And even then, the only like old game I've done I'd probably want to play again would be like Destroy All Humans or some shit.
Yeah.
I feel we should talk.
Yeah, we'll talk in a minute. I've got a pet to pet. Hey, Kravel.
I got a dream of to message me.
Oh. Oh. I'm anti-wasp fans. Ugh. Nah, I prefer the crab. But the crab's staying. Till we get something cuter. Better not be an invite for you to play it and not me.
I wouldn't look at that. It's an invite for me to play it, not you.
Is it actually?
No.
I was gonna say. I'd have jokingly messaged her something rude. My plushy, oh, my creaky knees. Agent Navarro made contact with our mutual friend. She said, I fear that Sentinel left her scarred. In more ways than one, nevertheless, there's still cause for celebration. The cipher was a success, and with this new intel, we have a real chance to now bring the Protectorate to its knees. And I have you and your commander to thank for that. I'll be in contact again as soon as I can. Respectfully, Escapule. That is not how you pronounce it. Esculape. It was good seeing you again. I apologise for my behaviour. I led you to believe otherwise. Oh, it was that guy. Yeah. I don't know who he was. He was on the first planet. We helped him out. Go on, let's talk with the crew. I'm going to save again because I don't want this to be like, are you ready to accept your final quest? And I have one more thing I need to hand in, really.
Information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
Should we consider going in with a plan this time? Or is it going to be another improvised free-for-all?
No, I just say they went great.
Huh?
Dreamer said the interview went great.
Oh, good. Hopefully they get the tube.
Free-for-all instead of any stodgy old plan.
It took your jibs.
Jibs.
To be fair, I've been bitching about like I haven't really played the Spyro trilogy. I do own the Reignited trilogy. I could just play Spyro. I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy Spyro since it's a classic game people played.
Spyro is good.
Spyro is good, and you can yiff the dragons.
You can indeed yiff the dragons. Is there any Is there any mods for that game?
You give me ideas you shouldn't have. Can I get the dragons wearing BDSM harnesses?
Lives of millions are in our hands. We must stop the fiendish DeVries at once.
I don't trust the Order
Once
to
I
do
go to
so.
that other planet.
They've appeared perpetually wrong-footed since Passar took office. Perhaps that's part of some strategic long-term plan, but I wouldn't rely on it.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
Could ask
Is
Mara
the mod
Salvage.
to make Spyro chunk?
I like that. We'll go nice and slow, avoid setting up any traps.
Or, and this is just a suggestion, we turn the traps against anyone who tries to stop us, huh?
Additionally,
Oh, that's what
per
she
the
looks like
Earth
without
Director
the
Manual, when
flannel on
lacking
her head.
equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
It's
You know
definitely
where I stand.
CONPC.
This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms?
I should take Niles because I know he wants to kill her. And he did save me. Kinda want those two with me. Yeah, go on. This is your fight as much as it is mine now.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
I think she's gonna have to come with. I haven't even done anything with Tristan. He's just like, you helped me with the mission, I'll stay on your ship. Yep, no problem, Tristan. Double check it hasn't changed yet, so I need to go kill the hierarch for her first.
I could play Alien Isolation and absolutely shit myself.
That is another good game. Just say I'm taking Niles and then not actually take Niles. I've not even thought about that. Yeah, Niles, of course you can come along. Take the other two.
You're keeping him safe, you're a good person.
He came along in the spaceship.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing my last side mission before actually going to do that. Hopefully there is no like actual timer hidden underneath that main mission. Where it's like, oh, you got here too late. I've explored all of this island, so I can just fast travel. If I wanted to. Don't know why I enjoy running around in games you can fast travel in so much. I think it's because Fallout you ran into random like encounters and stuff along the way. I've always just had that like, what if I've missed something? Running the same way 30 times.
Ooh, Final Fantasy X would be good.
Ask them defectors if they
I
miss
did-
anything
I do
about
like 10.
Protectorate life.
Having it play downstream, which is
Yep.
fucking abysmal somehow. I have played it in the past, but I think I only played it up to like the Titus laugh scene and then just stopped there for some reason.
Did you finish your run through 12? Was it 12 you were playing?
No, I haven't finished 12 yet, but like at the same time, Lee is supposed to be helping me with 12, but Lee is currently away.
Ah, fair enough. It's a good place to quit FF10. Just a laugh scene and no one ever saw it again.
Well, look, I didn't even stop the Chocobo Eater, which is obviously like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I left him live. He's killed Chocobos now.
Ah, this is where the ball law comes into place, is it?
What? What we talking about? I'm not into ball. What the fuck? Oh, I think you miscused it. No, I'm not. I'm not into vor. I am a whore.
Ah. See how it is.
this is.
Moving in.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. I did not refuse men.
I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Ooh, I nearly stepped into a rift. Corpse in there. Alright, but where's the leader at then? There he is.
Asa, why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
Attack. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just letting you finish before we killed you. What do you think?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it. Why the fuck not?
I just thought it would have been funnier if he thought he had a chance before you killed him. Oh. Yeah,
You're such the jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a cysty pig on a spit.
Combat probable. I need to finish recharging first.
Oh, that was a fall. I fell a lethal distance. I'm not sure where that last auto served. Well, she got a lethal kill order on her though. What did you do, NPC Sia?
Recharge for mayhem!
And I'm ready. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Message have been picked.
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
What are you gonna do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
We should go. I feel guilty. Up our speech and up our guns. What's the mod kit that I just got? What's that? Could sell some of these, I just accidentally went back up a thing. Do 41.45. I've got a lock-on rocket launcher and I haven't been using it. Yeah, I don't really have anything other than the main quest now. I could have auto-docked to the ship, but not. People want to talk.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
No, what were you picturing?
Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
No chance, her plan was insane.
Oh, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
You and Victor are two very different people.
True. But DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
Well, you still can, just be focused on being the best agent you can be.
I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. With you around, that is. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now.
Oh, Niles, that's very good.
Unless there was something else you needed.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
No, but... I'll consider
That's all
it.
I ask. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Just looking for a chat. No. Sorry, Marisol. I do owe Niles this. Still kind of want the psychopath with me. By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose.
Look, the rift. It's immaculate.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. Oh yeah, she worships it, doesn't she? Oh, this could be problematic. Think about that. Self-repairing armor, protecting from damage. Welcome device. Don't know which to choose. Go with that one. Just looking for DeVries' whereabouts at this point.
Looks like someone got here before us. We should see if there's anything worthwhile on board.
Don't think we can get on board though. Oh. Yeah, just jump over now. Aha.
This must be the
Emergency satellite. Satellite bears scorch marks, presumably from the atmospheric re-entry. Its panels have been tampered with and all data cache has been extracted.
satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? Well, why is...
I cannot shake my last meeting with Victor from my mind. In the midst of discussing our plans, he quietly commented that I had desperation about me. Is he really so daft? How could I not be desperate? Our very survival is on the line. For years we've gone over the numbers, sharing our fears and rage over the orders in action regarding the rifts. This may be the last chance to prove their original predictions right. But as I make the approach to greater tranquility, my voice went then. My desperation grows. Could I possibly have misinterpreted the numbers, or were the numbers themselves wrong? If we fail, then what will everything leading us to this point have been for? And worst of all, if we fail, it's because we weren't aligned to the plan after all. Oh Law, I cannot bear even the thought of it.
DeVries hanging on to it.
Never seen an orbital device like that before.
Not really know she's got in her ship. Lame. Jumped over a wall for that. Can I even get back out? I can't.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I'm certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
Second, I have a bot. Banishment. terms. Shopzoom.online is now a block term. I'll determine that. Tell me what DeVries' plan is now.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
We need answers, now. How we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander. Personally, I'd start with the knees.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths by Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
Yeah, Wiley said just as much, but when I showed the errors in his thinking, he stood down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
Wiley also thought he could predict the future. You think your plans will hold up better?
No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy, same as I did with the monastery hostages, if you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
You're clearly sincere and in over your head, so you deserve a second chance.
How can you say that without knowing me? And mean it? Your resolve is unmistakable, and it's quickly becoming all too clear I've no option left but to trust you. Fine then, I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
I expected more of a fight, to be honest.
That's Brett. Hey, baby.
They taught us to see this station as a beacon of hope
No,
and order.
I was talking to a little Sprat.
It's just another abandoned derelict, like so
One
much
of my
else.
babies. You still waiting on your delivery?
It's not here till 2:30, so.
This message serves as a great twinkle. You got me yawning. No, I definitely didn't yawn before you just yawned then. This message serves as a notice that Great Tranquility Substation is to be decommissioned at the end of this month. Please speak with your direct supervisors for an update to your duties and details on your next posting. Remember, with pride, that all of your work here is making the Sovereign's vision of powerful planet-side communication relays a reality. You are greatly thanked for your service. In the Matrix, name Provost Ambrose Iglesias. Yeah, Ziegler's, yes. Be advised, should Greater Tranquility Substation move into lockdown procedures, see Article 2.13 for more details. The following mechanisms will automatically be activated: emergency floodlighting, intercom sirens, landing pad ship enclosures. Note that these features can only be overridden by an administrator. So, what's on that? Not all that's up there. I suppose it kind of gives me a clue. Oh. Okay. Beauty, right.
Your sovereign is regarded as being inept, shall we?
I'm no electrician, but I'll wager this gadget is missing a what's-it. Crucial part, really.
He and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume...
Box typically contains a fuse to complete a power circuit. The fuse
that to me it'll be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Activated and on patrol. Taking patrol update by an unknown user.
If your own history books are to be believed, do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Oh. Fuse is right there. I might need one of them later. Now, can I make that jump? I say no. Oh, yes I can. Well, other than a little bit of ammo, it didn't offer me much. It's fine. Right, so the automech should no longer attack me, which is very handy. I love that cable noise, that pew.
Auto mechanicals. Twice as hard to kill and half as fun.
Panel controls deployed automated mechanical dragoons and can be used to modify the directors. I just turned it against the people that were meant to be. Yes. Yes.
Aggressor at hand. I see that friendly.
A lot at the moment. Oh. Oh. The massive blades of certain fans will make quick work of even the toughest Earth Directorate agents. However, with that's not the one I want to use. Time dilation. So then I'll still get chopped up. I now have 2 fuses.
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I have doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy.
Oh.
Isn't that right?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Turn round at all. And I found someone else. Bye, bitches. But if I just come back to where I was, this looks like, yeah, this is where I was. God damn it. I've just gone round in a circle. Where was I meant to go from there? Down here. Across. No, I snuck across there. And down here. Went into the fan room, which leads me around to here. Oh, put that in there. That makes sense. That powers this up, yeah. I understand.
Prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high chance of success.
Appears to be a makeshift weapons workbench with a toolkit containing miscellaneous parts for mods. Mods appear to be mostly assembled, however there's only enough of them to complete one. There's only enough of the final component to complete one. Let's complete that. None of those I use. Cool.
Says, should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon?
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
Little spread.
Let's have a look around. See.
I commend you for seeking clarification on the decommissioning process. A wise subject is wise to ask questions. You are to package any item in the utility repository that is not depreciated, and ready it for export. The majority of the Varachnin mines specifically are to be shipped to the cloister to bolster maintenance on the archive. However, several select units are to remain behind and receive a device installation. To test new security measure, I am told. Please speak to Mechanist DeSoto if you wish to know specifics. In Matrix name, Provost Ambrose Iglesias. Wait, what does my machine gun use ammo-wise? Short rounds. Oh wait, chain spark, shock rods. Can I build any more shock rods? Shock rods. Upgrades. Stabbing or electrocuting, it's all the same to Aza. This modification also upgrades the dagger's appearance to terrifying. Bleed damage, well, it is essentially CO in NPC form, so we've got to go with the bleed. Immunity to plasma, immunity to shock. Let's go immunity to shock. I think we go across a lot more shock weaponry. I just didn't get it.
I'm starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us.
Yeah, it's very quiet in these hallways, considering this seems like the final area. There's a cartridge to disable all of the mechanical bears. Haha.
Let's run! Don't go no further, infidel. This next shot won't miss. I can hear you scampering around like a little brat. Balancing the equation. Let me know when you
just defused.
Fastest way forward is through!
Have you given up?
Damn it. Oh, I've got trinket.
Place to die.
Have you given up?
Owie.
With weapons primed.
Take him out!
What are you doing down there? I can hear.
Give the water in. Take care of him, Commander. Just...
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having DeVries in our crosshairs. Finally.
Why are you gay?
It's your fault. You've made me a homosexual.
It's not like my problem.
Nah, you love it. That's why you did it. Scrolling through the records, you note 3 entries in particular. July 2327. Video and intercom systems enabled for the Sovereign's annual address. Broadcasting throughout the station and system is complete. January 2341. Intercom systems enabled to commence decommission procedures. Broadcasting through station is complete. November 2361. Broadcast and intercom systems enabled for reason undisclosed. Broadcasting through station still in progress. The Sovereign announces the creation of the Vox Initiative and how it will serve the people well for centuries to come. The Sovereign thanks the Order of the Ascendant for their steadfast and thorough research. I can hear a sprat just clicking away in the background of reading this, promising great scientific advancements in the years to come. Finally, the Sovereign announces the birth of his first child, Henry. The Sovereign trusts everyone will embrace his son as their beloved leader when the time is right. Important. Before this address is broadcast to the Arcadian subjects, all footage must be edited and submitted to the Office of the Consul for approval. The designated editor has specifically been advised to elaborate upon the Sovereign's language regarding his son. Affectionate words inspire affection in kind. So basically, edit out when he's like, that little shit's kept me up all night with his crying. As the decommissioning process winds down here at Great Tranquility Substation, I can't help but look about and reminisce on all that was done here. We've made significant technological strides here, as you've been so generous to point out in your many visits. My hope is that our research will prove abundantly fruitful as the Vox program is initiated. With this final sign-off and toast to the matriarch, allow me to say that delivering your good word, my dear sovereign, to the people of Arcadia has been the greatest honour of my life. Back into that.
Fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want...
Where's their security detail? It's like they're asking to be killed. Amateurs.
People should rule. I certainly won't downplay the powers of persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's Choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks.
Come on.
We'd be happy hosts.
Damn you.
Enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are just...
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Don't try to say change the subject. We need to talk about what you're doing here.
Certainly. And then I'll brew us some tea and we can gossip about the latest pitchball matches. Do you think me an idiot?
I could just
I've
kill
no
you.
interest in continuing this
Jeez,
little
you know.
reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
Albite, tell me what the peace talks have to do with the rifts.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
What was Horizon Point, a test run?
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success. And I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
So the seer ordered you to kill us and you obeyed like a good little kid. It would have been easier on everyone if you'd admit to being brainwashed by the arithmetic cult. I kinda want to go with that one. So basically, yeah, she's believed these people and everything they've done is wrong so far.
I joined with this legitimate organization, you fool, because I saw their potential. The Earth Directorate is flawed, with finite reach, but the Order? Their power is limitless. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
Don't tell me what to do. Violence is the last resort, Niles, not the first.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
Only 10 years ago you wanted to repair her for saving you. Was that just talk?
It wasn't just talk, but I never thought she'd turn into this. Fine. I'll follow your lead. Just don't ask me to forgive her, Commander. It ain't in me. Not after all she's done.
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
There's another way to help the Order, you just haven't considered it yet.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
Dazzling the Order with your sunny personality could boost morale. The Order is stronger than you give them credit for. A temporary alliance won't corrupt them.
The fact that they're even entertaining a partnership with a void-damned corporation puts the lie to that. Proves they'll sell their precious beliefs if it's convenient enough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Oh, not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says that you deserve a second chance.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I can believe you can redeem yourself, make things right again. Or I could just attack. You're right, I don't.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the Rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype Rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
You don't have to stand down, DeVries. We can work together.
That's kind. But there's a reason I only ever worked alone, Commander. I'm at my limit.
Give you the
I know you can save us. And this cartridge will at least
Had yourself
give you a
in,
head
then?
start. There's also a high priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
Uh-oh. Well, that does look good.
By the architect.
Yunk.
It's become even more magnificent. But unless we're planning on merging with perfection, we should probably run. Fast.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Erza.
Quick!
Oh, that's a long way down. Oop.
That rift's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander. Huff and puff it.
go on a launcher. Ew.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
Yeah, not like I've been following them anyway. Anything about mission objectives?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries' assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
Is that all? Piece of cake.
Studies have shown that popular cakes, such as those produced by Auntie's Choice, often contain greater amounts of allowable defects, such as hair, insects, and mammalian excreta. Consumption of such products is not recommended.
Nonsense, it's good to test the immune system from time to time.
This unit is not programmed to challenge the commander on incorrect beliefs. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
Hey, Medicae. Oh. Yeah, let's get more information first, I think. Let's go to the archive.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both
I am
Cloister
just about
and
wrapping
Praetor
things
show a
up
high
here.
preponderance
Oh,
of
hello,
miniature
welcome
rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal. Acknowledged. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander.
I'm here as emotional support
You may use
penis.
the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
I have been absolutely loving this sequel, yes. So pretty, look at that. I thought I was literally doing the end mission there, and it's just got even more. It's like, nope, you're not even done yet. So yeah, I would highly recommend this game to anyone who enjoys just RPGs in general. Really fun game. However, I need to eat before work. Need to be,
and you need to be gay with me. This ass is not.
Literally just about to say I need to be go be gay with my gay. What were you saying about your ass? This ass is
gonna touch itself.
All right. Okay. Do not lick your own eyeball.
Do it.
That's
Lick
how
your
I keep
eyeball.
it clean. That's how I keep it clean. Right. Find someone to raid out on to. But yeah, I was going to do Gecko Gods today, but I realised I haven't played Outer Worlds in a while, and I had that itch. So. Yes. Okay, I tell you what, we're going with the local for.
That Medicaid also streams. Big Blue Dragon.
Why am I not following them? There we go. Give them a follow.
I have done the same.
I do, but not right
Get
now.
Followed, nerd.
Right.
Good as well as my delivery is only 3 stops away.
Yeah, that's fair. Right. I'm going to raid out onto another local fair. I think that's who they are. If it's not, then I've confused them with something else. Thank you for shouting me out, CLO. And I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Thank you as always for I can't spell. That's me trying to type fast.
Nerd.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to do it for you?
I was just about to say it. No, I've got it this time. No, I haven't. Right, shout yourself out.
Right.
God damn it. That was 3 in a row.
Man,
there we go.
You suck at this.
Away because he's having fucking an orgasm
Oh,
session
what a
with his fucking
fucking
viewers.
clip to come
It's
up.
not my fault. My viewers like to come on.
I look forward to both of you streaming again soon.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
sure.
streaming
Wait a
later.
minute.
I'm doing some Final Fantasy X.
Because Sia was gay.
How did you know?
Right, whenever you're ready, Seal.
Server is
Right,
up.
I'm gonna
indeed.
go live now.
Yes, you are, Sholol. You are also gay.
Right. But yes, I will be back Saturday. I was trying to remember what day we're on. I'll be back on Saturday, if not sooner. But until then, thanks everyone.